If you can still stand in your own kitchen at 70, at 6 in the morning, and make your coffee exactly the way you like it, answering to no one, let me tell you plainly, you are far stronger than most people will ever be. Before we begin, if you believe our later years can be strong, peaceful, and full of worth, subscribe to this channel. We are walking this road together. Now picture her, a woman of 73, alone in a quiet house, the steam rising off her cup while the light comes slow across the counter. Nobody to please, nobody to ask, just her and the day ahead of her made the way she wants it. And yet, here's the thing so many people get wrong about a morning like that. You know the feeling, I mean. The way people talk a little slower to you as if living alone means you have lost your way. The way a grown child sighs and asks if you are managing, as if managing were a surprise. They see your empty second chair and they decide you must be lonely, lost, left behind. You have not. Let me turn that right over, because it matters. Living alone is not being abandoned. For so many of us, it is the very first time in our whole lives that our peace belongs to us. No one's schedule but yours. No one's moods to tiptoe around. Your quiet is your own, and there is nothing sad about that. There is something rare in it, and it shows up in the smallest ways. Take the first one. You make your own decisions. What to eat and when to sleep and when to rise. Whether to say yes to the lunch, the visit, the favor, or to gently say no and feel not one drop of guilt about it. That is a freedom most people spend their whole lives chasing, and you live it every single day, answering to no one. Then there is the second. You handle your own errands. You walk into the bank and speak for yourself. You collect your own prescription at the pharmacy and know exactly what it is for. You carry your own groceries up your own front steps, one bag at a time if you must, and you get it done. These sound so ordinary, don't they? Small, barely worth mentioning. But I am going to tell you a secret about these small things because together, all 7 of them, they are quiet proof of something most people half your age simply do not have. And there is one of these 7 that is not just about you and your morning coffee. It is where wisdom becomes protection, where a calm word could guard everything you have built. It is about your own money, your own paperwork, and the person who only appears when your wallet or your home is within reach. And before that firm word about your wallet, there is a quieter thing that comes just before it. The third, you cook your own meals. Not fancy, not for show. Just your own 2 hands stirring a pot on the stove, feeding yourself with care even when no one is watching. That is the part most people miss. When you live alone, it is easy to tell yourself a slice of toast will do. But you set the table anyway. You give yourself a proper plate because you are worth the trouble, whether or not there is company to see it. That small act done without noticing is you saying to yourself, my life still deserves care. Now, the one I promised you. You manage your own money and your own paperwork, the bills, the bank statements, the dull forms most people shove in a drawer. You sit at the table, you read them, you keep it in order. And because you handle it yourself, you understand something a younger person often learns too late. If someone appears in your life only when your wallet or your home comes within reach, that is not love. Hear me carefully, because this is wisdom, not bitterness. Most people are good. Plenty of men are kind, honest, and worth your trust. This is not about turning cold. It is about seeing clearly. When a person shows up warm and eager right when there is money to gain or a house with your name on it, you are allowed to slow down. You are allowed to say no. And you are allowed to check with a trusted professional before signing anything. Never let anyone rush your pen. That calm caution is not fear. It is you guarding everything you have built with your peace fully intact. Let me pause here because I would love to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, how old are you? And which of these did you most need to hear today? I read them, and I am always moved by how strong you all are. And if this is speaking to you, stay with us. Subscribe so we can keep walking this together. Now, the 5th. You protect your own boundaries. Somewhere along the way, you grew too wise to tolerate people who drain your peace. You have sat through enough of it for one lifetime. So now, when a conversation turns disrespectful, you can end it. Set the phone down gently. Let the silence be. And you do not spend 3 days feeling guilty about it. That is new, isn't it? For years, many of us apologized for having needs at all. Not anymore. Your peace belongs to you, and you have every right to keep it. That is 5, 2 left. And the last one is the strongest of all. Stronger than errands, stronger than boundaries. It is the one thing most people half your age simply cannot do, no matter how young their needs are. The 6th is trusting your own 2 feet, and the 7th is sitting alone in an evening that feels full rather than empty. Trusting your own 2 feet, that is the 6th. Whatever it looks like now, a slow walk in the sun, tending a few plants on the sill, stretching by the window, you keep your own body moving and you trust it to carry you. Maybe your knees are not what they were. Maybe that walk is shorter than it used to be. It does not matter. You lace up your shoes, you step out into the morning light, and your own 2 feet still take you where you want to go. That is not a small thing. That is a body you have kept in the game for 70 years and more, and it still answers when you call. And the 7th, the strongest of all, is the one most people half your age cannot manage no matter how young they are. Enjoying your own company without apology. Think about it. A whole quiet afternoon with a book in your favorite armchair, the light going gold across the page. An old friend at your table, 2 cups of tea between you, laughing at something only the 2 of you would find funny. An evening alone with the lamp glowing, and instead of feeling empty, it feels full. You are not waiting for the phone to ring. You are not counting the hours until someone comes home. You are simply there, at peace, in your own good company. Most people cannot sit still in a quiet room for 10 minutes without reaching for a distraction. You can sit in a quiet evening and feel it as a gift. So count them with me. How many of these 7 do you already do, quietly, every ordinary day? Now here is the truth I have been walking you toward. Look at what you do. You make your own decisions. You handle your own errands. You feed yourself with care. You guard your money and your paperwork. You protect your boundaries. You keep your body moving. And you sit alone in peace with your heart still open. Most people half your age cannot do that. They cannot make a clear decision without asking 3 friends first. They cannot sit alone without panicking. They cannot feed themselves with dignity or hold a firm boundary or keep their heart soft after being hurt. You do every single one of these things, and you do them without noticing. That is the rare, quiet strength no one can take from you. Not the years, not the losses, not the people who underestimated you. It lives in the ordinary things you never stop to praise yourself for. The coffee made at 6 in the morning exactly your way. The door you lock behind you, the plate you set for one and eat with pride. So let me say it plainly, the way you have earned to hear it. You have earned the right to be treated well. And you never need to apologize for expecting it. You are capable, more than you give yourself credit for. You are worthy, exactly as you are, at exactly this age. You are not alone. Your own company is good company. And whatever the years have taken, they have not touched the steady, dignified strength that carries you through each ordinary, remarkable day. You are stronger than most, and now you know it.